Okay, so back into StarCraft 2 for the first time in years. Uh, and basically, I started this morning. I did a whole bunch of matches against the AI, just trying to get like a basic build order going. Let's get some music playing. There we go. Um, and someone on the stream was like, "You should just go into ladder," and I was like, "Okay." So I did my 5 placement matches, gotten gold, which I'm happy with. Haven't played in years. I was expecting silver. Um, Guy starts trying to distract me in chat, and I'm just thinking, okay, I'm going to get a fast expansion. I'm going to probably go into Robo. That's what I've been doing all day. That's what I've been practicing and doing all day. But in almost every one of the actual matches against real people, they do some crazy something that I'm not ready for. Uh, so I noticed that they had some SCVs coming to my side of the map, I think. Should be somewhere around here. We can speed this up a little bit. I was looking at the mini-map. I was looking at my scouter probe. And I saw more than one SCV moving in that side of the map, so I thought he was doing a proxy of some sort. I've seen enough replays to kind of expect that. And lo and behold, he's doing a double Rax. I thought, okay, maybe I can kill the SCV, but I'm also like, well, what do? Let's drop down a forge, let's put some cannons up. I know it's not a perfect solution, but it's the only one that I thought of. And I'm like, well, I have this wall here, I'm going to build cannons here. Do I just continue with my expansion? You know, maybe I do. Now right here, he could have done a lot more damage, but I got an adept out, and he just hangs out in the bunker. If he just attacked right now, he probably could have just won the game, but he didn't. He's just worrying about containing me. I lose the adept. I'm really bad at this game. Sets up another bunker, nothing I can do. And as soon as he moves some stuff in there, he starts hitting my buildings, and I start freaking out. At this point, I'm like, I'm probably going to lose this game. But let's just try anyway, because why not? Those buildings are going to get destroyed, nothing I can do about it, but maybe I can come up with something else. I know that Void Rays are going to do a whole bunch of damage to it, so I try and get if I look at production here. Stargate out. That's it. Still playing this on ×2 speed because there's a lot of downtime and basically just kind of waiting for him to come and get me. And I'm expecting tanks because with a tank, he doesn't have to come and get me. A little bit more downtime, I'm freaking out, and I decide, well, you know what, let's just, I have the base here, let's actually mine from it, make a bunch of probes. Can't outrange it with my Void Ray.
Done. Let's hope you click the right one.
Oop, that's my announcer. And if we look here, he's got tons of stuff. Oh. But I'm sneaky, sneak my Void Ray in the back, kill that, and get the Void Ray out too. I'm really proud of that. Now, let's pause this for a second. Upon watching the replay, I realize I could have just had some stalkers up here and just shoot down there. He doesn't have anything that can look up, he'd have to use a scan, but I totally could have done that, and in future reference I'll remember that. But I don't remember that in this one, but I still do okay. So, moving back to my cam and my camera. Let's continue. I'm still afraid of a lot more, and I notice I have a lot of money, so I need to get some production up to spend all the money. And again, he's just kind of afraid to come in, and I think I need to get rid of those tanks, or else I'm just gonna die.
I remember when this was all minerals.
Let's go back to normal speed.
Wow, you mined all those minerals already. Look at you.
Let's go back to everyone. He's got 2 tanks moving him forward, and I just take everything I have and target fire those tanks. He kills everything I have, but I also have 4 cannons in the back, and he doesn't want to commit. I think, honestly, if he committed all this, he would have been able to just take me down. Oh, he does have a Viking. He has that now. I didn't have that before. However, I thought ahead. I got a fleet beacon. Shield battery just to save some time. And pretty soon, there we go, I start warping in a Tempest. Since he's afraid to come into here, I figure if I get a Tempest, I can outrange the tanks and all of this stuff. The shield battery helps me out. I get the 1 Tempest out and just start killing stuff. 1 Tempest against 1 Viking. Tempest still wins. Just start nibbling away at him. At this point, I don't have a lot of gas, but I have a lot of minerals, so I'm just going to make a whole bunch of zealots. If he does commit to coming in here, I can take that out. Another Tempest on the way. He comes in, loses a lot of marines, takes out my pylon. And I forgot to rebuild the pylon for a little while. Got that back up. Okay, back to normal speed. Now at this point, I've effectively broken through. Yeah, there's 2 bunkers, but he's given up. He's flying his stuff home. I've actually now got twice his army supply when it used to be twice that, or the opposite of that. I didn't know this at the time, but these are empty. And I'm like, wow, am I going to actually pull this off? Got all my gateways up top. I decided just to move up here. He decides to land this, kind of a cheeky move. But I pretty sure I saw that in the minimap and just decided to attack move up. Didn't build anything out of it though. That could have been fun. And finally he's starting to get more in the back, but I'm way ahead surprisingly after all of that. So we can just ×4 this a little bit. And I'm pretty comfy. I'm feeling pretty confident. If we look over here, he's trying to build stuff up at the last minute, but no, I have twice his supply. I just attack move across the map. Pretty pleased with myself. I don't do a very good job controlling this, but I never have been good at controlling it. I think he takes down a Tempest or 2. But he just doesn't have anything. Felt really, really good to get that one. But it feels really, really good to be back on StarCraft. It's a really stressful game, though. I mean, my heart was pumping. I had to stand up and stretch out after this. Super fun. Alright, there's going to be more of this to come on the channel. If you like watching really low-level StarCraft, go ahead, join me.